Action.
Hey everybody, my name is Zach Hartley and I'm the COO here at Burgundy Oak, and I'm excited to tell you a little bit about our Kegerator. So this is the bad boy right here. Now, first of all, what's really exciting about all of our products is they're all made by hand in Canada from real wine barrels. And each wine barrel is a little bit different. It tells the story of the barrel itself, from how it was made, how it was used at the vineyard, and then how it came to Burgundy Oak here in Calgary, Alberta. So at the top of each barrel is really where you get the heart of the information. The symbol at the top is the cooperage stamp, Roberts & Sons. That's the company and the organization that actually made the barrel, that put it together from the raw wood. These guys are based out of the United States, and we get most of our barrels from a US cooperage. Some of them come from France though. And what's interesting is that each of these symbols is basically that trademark and that history of where it came from. Now down here you can start to see a little bit more information. So Missouri is actually a state in the United States, and so that's where the wood came from. So it means it's an American oak wood. All of our barrels are made from white oak. They came out of the US. Some do come from France still. And then underneath it says medium toast and toasted heads. That's basically the level to which they toasted and charred the inside of the barrel to give the wine different flavors and profiles. The toasted heads means they did the exact same to the top and the bottom of the barrel. So this is our Kegerator. It's that traditional wine barrel. This is the Bordeaux style. Some of the Burgundy ones are a little bit taller. And what's interesting is we basically built this to be your at-home Kegerator. Now, it's not meant for the guy that wants to come home and drink one beer every single night. It's meant for, hey, I'm having some people over. We're in the back deck, the backyard. We're having a party. We're getting together and we're gonna pour some beverages. Now, this is one of our older units, so a couple things have changed, but we've got the core system here. So you got the tap on top and you've got one tap that's ready to go. Now what you'll notice about this system is you don't have to plug it in. There's no power cords, there's nothing in here. It's totally self-contained. And that's the big focus here, is that you can put in a keg, you can put in your drinks, and you don't have to plug it in. You can wheel it around, you can move it anywhere you want. It's all set and ready to go. So how do we do that? Well, the bread and the butter is kept inside here. On the inside, we got a small latch, you open it up, and we've basically got three main components. The first component is your CO2 tank. It's a 5-pound CO2 tank, and by the way, everything here is totally included. It comes with everything you need to take it home and start it up, except for your beer. So 5-pound CO2 tank, this is what's gonna pressurize the canisters that we're gonna use to push the liquid through and out the tap. The second component that we have here is our Cornelius tank. Now what's really nice about a Cornelius tank is the fact that you can depressurize it and you can actually take the lid off. So what that means is that you can fill this up with red wine, with white wine, pop, sangria, highballs, margaritas, anything you want. You could even dump a 24-pack of beer in here and serve it on tap. So what's nice is it gives you the flexibility to make any drink you want and serve it right away. So this goes back on, and what it does is the CO2 tank pressurizes this canister. Now let's say you bring in the boys over, you want to do a keg of beer. It's really simple. Our two connections right here, they pop off just like that, and there's a small nut right here. You undo that nut and you attach it to your keg coupler, and now you can tap into any size keg that you want. We recommend a small kind of pony keg because you can tuck it right inside. It's a similar size to the Cornelius tank. If you want to do a full-size 50-liter keg, put it on the back side of the barrel and you can run the hoses out through the bung hole. That's where they empty and fill the barrel, and there's some holes back there. Now, so what's cool about this is you have the flexibility to serve beer or any beverage you want. So you have full control over what you want to serve, and you don't have to plug it in, so you can take it anywhere you want. The story that I like to tell is of the guy that started to strap it to the back of his golf cart. He could serve cold beer out of a barrel, all set ready to go for all his guys. You didn't have to plug it in, and all you needed was a little bit of ice. So you got your beverage here, your wine, your beer. Let's say it's white wine and you want to keep it cold. Well, you got your gas here that's going to pressurize the canister, and your liquid line here where the liquid is going to come out. It basically runs through a straw that goes all the way down. It pushes the liquid down and it comes back out the straw. Here's your first two components, and then the third one is our cooling coil. So what we have here is 100 feet of stainless steel coil, and what it does is the liquid comes in here, it goes through this coil, and it comes back out and through the tap. And so all you need to do is take one bag of ice, dump it in here, and fill it up with a little bit of water, just enough to submerge the coil. And what it does is it cools down that coil, so when your beer or your white wine runs through, it comes out nice and ice cold. Now we did a test on this. We hooked it up to a keg of warm Canadian beer, We submerged this for about 5 to 10 minutes and we were able to run 7 pints of beer through ice cold. So what's nice is you can serve an entire keg of beer on basically 1 bucket and 1 bag of ice. You're all set to go and it comes out ice cold. You don't need to plug it in. You can take it anywhere you want. It's super easy to clean and it's the entire unit all set and ready to go for it. Then the best part is everything wraps up back inside. Just like that, and you're ready to go. So we got our kegerator, comes with the beer tap, comes with everything you see there. It also comes with some cleaning solution. You fill up the Cornelius tank a quarter of the way through, mix in the cleaning solution, run it through the lines, rinse everything out, rinse it out again with water, and then you're good to go. It takes about 5 minutes and you can put it away totally clean, ready to go for the next use. Thanks.